sanity check. You just glance, you're like, it's one of these.
Yeah, okay.
You do the double take.
What am I doing again?
You want a sanity check.
Like.
Yeah, it's percentiles. You want under 64.
64.
64 is still a success. Let's see if it costs you any sanity anyway. Oh, no, it's 0. It's a 0 sanity loss, but it is disturbing. This is not a human being.
Well, and also I'd been hearing so much about it that it had gotten to me.
No, that's no problem. I like that.
Yeah, I was like a little prepared.
One thing that the two chiselers noticed, and you can make a spot hidden, Kaitlyn. One thing the two chiselers definitely noticed, she also has webs between her fingers. Mm-hmm. Her feet, which you guys haven't really paid much attention to. Did you make your spot hidden? No. Okay, you don't notice that. She has bare feet, and there's webbing between the toes of her feet, which are very large, and have kind of hooked, almost like claws on them. The same with her fingers. They seem to almost have like claws.
But we don't notice that.
Yeah, you definitely did. You can work against this body for an hour. Kaitlyn just is the one who did not notice that. She didn't notice that. She's not been close to the body. You can make a spot hidden too to see if you notice that. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. They pull it out. It's definitely a corpse.
I don't notice anything in the room at all. 100%.
Where do you want it? What are you doing with it? The storm is raging outside. I mean, it is like insanely. You can. The house creaks when the wind really picks up. You're guessing 40, 50 mile per hour winds potentially.
I say we lay down at the foot of the bed. Not on the bed. The bed is nice. But
yeah, just down at the foot of the bed, like sideways across.
Yeah.
Why don't we put it down there? Somewhere like in the basement where we're not going right now. Like where we're not going to be.
I was actually about to go down and check the basement. So Quincy, you want to help me bring it down there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys pick up the corpse and you head out of the room. Is anybody going with them?
I'm going to go check the
And is
pots
anybody carrying a lantern?
Yeah.
Someone in front of us?
I'll carry the lantern.
Okay, you got a lantern.
I'm just going to go to the attic and see how the pots are doing to make sure they're not going to overflow.
You're going to guess you got half an hour to an hour per pot before you have to empty them.
Well, it's been a half an hour. He was chiseling.
Yeah, so you've still got some time. So it's going to be somewhere in that time frame, between a half an hour and an hour, replacing them if you don't want the house to get as wet as it is right now.
And there's a window in the attic I can open dump out water, right? You said there was a window? Or was that it was Sunday?
That was the other one. Where's that?
This?
It's
underneath
it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the attic in here. So yeah, there's windows. There's several windows in the attic. You can slide one open. There's no screens or anything. You can just dump the water out and replace the pots pretty easily. This is unnerving, carrying this dead thing. Yeah, each of you make me a sanity check.
Oh God.
No. This isn't like, I'm gonna go crazy. This is to see how unnerving it is all.
73 out of 51.
Okay.
19 out of 40.
19, okay. It almost feels at some points like she's like moving. You don't lose any sanity, but it's just creepy as hell. And she's got this like fishy stink about her, by the way. You guys would have both noticed that when you were working on chiseling her foot.
I'm looking at my sanity checks.
Anyway, so you get her down to the basement. Where do you want to put her? There's the furnace, which you're probably going to have to put some coal in shortly. There is that storage room where you found all the equipment, Kyle. Where do you want to put her?
I want to bury her.
There's no windows. There's no windows in this basement. Going outside right now would probably be ill-advised. It's just really terrible.
Is there any empty space on the floor where you can just...
Yeah, you can just put her on the floor, like in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there.
Alright. What else is in the room that we can see?
Just a lot of, there's some junk down there, stuff that was obviously stored. The masonry supplies were in the other room, the secondary room. Where's the steps come down in the basement? Yeah, the basement steps come down in the furnace room. In this room there would be, there's a bin right now full of coal. There is some shelves with various and sundry equipment. There's some extra mechanical equipment that you don't recognize. You're not sure what that's for. Probably lighthouse repair. Some junk, obvious junk, a few old broken chairs that were obviously put down here for storage one time and just left forever. That kind of stuff. If you have suggestions of things that might be down there, throw them out at me and I'll let you know if they're there or not. So, I mean, it's not anything. It looks like this was used partially for some like storage, maybe just short-term storage.
Can we just start looking through stuff? Or?
If you want, you can do anything you want. What are you looking for?
I don't know, like, honestly, I'm looking for, like, balled up notes like this and stuff like that. Because, like, we found some of that stuff, so...
You've both done a thorough search of this room. The only thing you found that was out of the ordinary was the masonry equipment.
So we know why that was there now. Okay.
And right now you're in the basement with them. So, searching the room again, you could, but you've done a fairly thorough search.
Okay.
What do y'all want to do? You're alone in the bedroom. No, you're up the attic.
Yeah, I emptied out all the pots.
Okay, yeah, they're empty. You've emptied them and
And
they're
I
back in
went
place.
down to the office because we still haven't really looked through there very much, right?
You don't know. You haven't, no.
Oh, I'll go look in there.
Okay. What are you guys doing? As the storm rages outside.
I don't know. Now that we've gotten the body out of the hole, I kind of want to look more in the hole a little bit.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, so I go back upstairs. I leave. There's still 2 lanterns in there. In the bedroom.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Caitlin brought down a lantern with her, and you took a
Yep.
lantern with you.
So-
and there's 2 lit lanterns in the bedroom.
So I go up to the bedroom without a lantern. This
Yeah,
way.
it's really dark. Do me 1 dex times 5. See if you like bang your shins on something.
Dex times 5.
Yeah, I don't think you made it.
13 times 5.
13 times 5 is 65.
No.
Now, yeah, you trip in the dark.
Wait, I'm there with a lantern.
No, she.
No, he went up to the bedroom by himself.
Yeah.
He headed back up to the bedroom. You can go with him. That'd give him light, but it doesn't do any damage. It's just you
Ow.
bang your knee. Yeah. You're still moving around in the dark till you get back to the bedroom. Once you hit this hallway here, you
Yeah.
can see light coming out of the coming out of this way because I'm assuming you left all the doors open. So actually, once you get to the library on the other side, you can make your way easily.
Yeah.
What are the other 2 guys doing?
I probably just followed him.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can
I
make a
don't
dex
want
times
to be
5
down
too.
there with that thing alone.
Okay, so where do you want to go? And you're done with the
Not
attic.
on my own. I'll just follow.
Okay, so you follow.
Hey, you
so
got light.
there's light. You don't bang your shins. What
Ah.
about you, Nissa?
I was going to the office.
Oh, that's right. You're in the office. You see a light coming from the office, and you don't find anything in there.
Okay.
Caitlin actually already searched entirely the office. You guys are back in the master bedroom.
I'm looking in the hole.
You're looking in the hole. Pretty empty. You can make me. You have forensics, don't you?
Friends.
I think it will be one that you added.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a forensics.
50% forensics. Okay. 45.
45.
I
Okay.
made it.
You can put a check by it. There are scratches in the wall. You do find that right near where her hands were. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a little disturbing. There's also a really big water stain on the floor. That's something you notice too. And you can't account for that from like dripping water, because right now that drip is still coming down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
It
Um,
is? Okay.
This is not one of the places you put a pan because it's not actually coming straight down from the roof. It's traveling around. There's a drip coming down, but it's not very much. But there's too much water, like too big of a water stain to account for that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what you found.
Okay. I come. Alright, guys.
You took a lantern and searched in there
When
pretty
I'm
well.
done with the office, I would go back up, so I don't know when that will be.
You would show up about the same time they did in the master bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Alright, guys. There's some definitive scratch marks in there, so I'm guessing that thing did not want to be in there.
Well, yeah. That's
Also-
probably
I mean that's kind of obvious, but like, it was really trying to get out. So there was also a big water stain on the floor where it was. So I'm guessing whoever kept that there was trying to keep it moist or whatever.
Or did she pee or have another baby and that was a water
Wow.
breaking?
I thought I was dark.
Maybe
Right, just
Did she give
possibility.
birth in here?
I mean, like if he changed her up in
If she
here,
was
like she would
all-
have to go to the bathroom sometime.
she was all dried up and stuff, so maybe her body was like gross
Deliquified.
and watery, and it all just
As she decomposed.
yeah,
Maybe.
it's gross. Well, you know, when bodies decompose or die, then they like void all of their fluids
Yeah.
in a really gross way. So maybe that's what that is. Monster fluids.
It's pretty good time.
Ew.
They're still dripping. I thought I got all the drips. I'll go get another pot.
You go upstairs and check, and there's a wet spot on the floor. but what's happening is it's dripping like under the eaves right on one edge, and then it's just forming a puddle. You don't think you can get a pot underneath it.
Well,
You literally can't find a place that's dripping down. In the
I would
corner.
put it in the bedroom then.
Okay, yeah, you can put one in the bedroom underneath the drip. Yeah.
Well, there's a puddle in the attic that I can't stop.
It's getting gross outside.
It's terrible out there.
You want for a swim?
No. And never. I don't want to go out there.
Oh, good. At least you can think about that straightly now.
I thought it was a safe place, and I went out there and I saw that thing, and I realized I was wrong.
Any thoughts on anything, Quincy? That's what I thought. Okay. You know what? I want to go upstairs, all the way up to the top of the lighthouse. I want to see what I can see.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're heading out.
I bring a lantern with me.
What do the rest of you guys want to do?
Where are these at that they've talked about?
Front door, back door, stone, and
Yeah.
paper that we found.
And there's one on the kitchen table that you put down. That stone that you put down on the kitchen table.
Well, I gave it to him.
Oh, did you put it in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that. You wouldn't know about that one. There was that one on the back of the frame. You did see that. He talked about some monoliths outside, and then he said there was one on the front door and the back door. But you remember seeing something on the front door when you came in initially, but you guys were really busy, so you didn't pay much attention to it.
Is that like the symbol of what to protect?
It's just like a protection symbol.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if it's mystical, then it's kind of like, you know, when they painted the doors with blood in the time of Moses with Passover. Like, like, this is one of the things that is protected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Are you guys talking about this in character? Or not?
I'm
Yes.
saying yes, they are in the bedroom.
Yes.
He's left, but you three are still in the bedroom.
that
I think
means
we
the
should
house is
destroy
pretty
them.
protected.
What's that?
I
What?
think we should destroy them.
No,
Destroy the
it's,
protection symbols?
Yes.
let's not do that.
The
That
guy
seems
who
like
made
a
them is who
bad
put the
idea.
fish lady in the wall.
Wait, that thing was on the other side of that painting.
Yes.
It's probably to stop her from getting out of the hole. To protect
And then
her.
getting out of the two doors, too, in case she escaped?
Well, just in case anything else came by. I don't know.
I think it's bad, but we should destroy it.
I know the one that's at the door, right?
Oh, the front door.
You remember seeing one at the front door?
I take my stuff and I start
Take your
going
lantern
to
and
the
leave the room.
with like the hammer thing too.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh, we
What are you
should
guys
stop
doing?
him. We
Okay.
should stop him.
Where did,
Are you going to?
where did the detective say he was going?
Top of the lighthouse.
Yeah, he said he was going to go look around at the top of the lighthouse, and then he left.
Alright.
That was a couple minutes before.
Right.
So you're on the steps before he even leaves
Stop
the room.
him if you
On
can.
the steps heading
And
back
go
up.
get the detective.
Alright.
It's a long walk up there. You're like,
Detective!
well, you're already sweaty.
I'm like
So.
yelling up the stairs.
You guys will be getting to the front room at the same time, you and Kyle, essentially. Because he's going down to the front door,
Oh,
right?
is that where the entrance to the is?
That's right. Right there.
Okay.
So Kyle basically is like, cum, 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 goes out into this little foyer, opens the front door. As soon as you open it, it's almost ripped out of your hands as it like whips open and bangs against the wall. The wind is just terrible. Rain is blowing in. You look at the door, and there's a front door and back door.
Exciting fucker.
There's a wooden plaque nailed onto the door, and then brass tacks are nailed into the plaque in the pattern of like a sun. And in the center is embedded a large round stone, it's probably like this big, and it's carved with that five-pointed star with like the little squiggly that looks almost like a flame in the center. Yep, that's what you see. And the door's like the door opens into the house, obviously.
Right.
So the wind is blowing in, the rain is blowing in on you.
You're gonna get wet.
You guys when you guys get down to the front room, you can see the inner foyer door is open, and he's
Yeah.
standing there looking at the thing.
Yeah.
He's got a hammer and chisel in his hand.
We're back to break
Wait,
this.
Okay.
Please don't.
Lightning still
Please
That's what you
don't.
guys say.
We know what that
Why?
symbol is.
Why? What is it?
It protects against bad things.
We ain't being protected right now.
How do you know?
I don't feel like it.
Well,
This is
What a man.
funny.
it's only gonna hurt us.
Detective!
Destroying us.
How goes rain in the sky?
I'm all the way up at the top. I don't hear a
Mhm.
thing.
No, he's up
Well,
the top, the wind's
destroying
blowing
it's
like
not
crazy.
gonna help.
Rattling the glass.
Is it gonna hurt?
Yes. It might.
Oh, your bracelet does tons of damage.
It's like,
Just close the door and let's just talk about it and do this later if we decide that's the best thing. Close the door, it's getting wet. Everywhere.
Go.
Slams the door shut. You actually have to. You can't slam it shut by letting it go. You have to actually literally push it shut. That's how hard the wind's blowing. Okay. His lantern's on the floor. It's blown out. That's how bad the wind is. You guys have lanterns though too.
Yeah.
I just sit at the table just like
Which table?
Kitchen table?
kitchen table.
Okay, so you walk out of the room and head into the kitchen.
And I'm just like,
I get and relight the lantern.
Well, that was my idea.
What are you guys doing?
I'd get his lantern and relight it and take it into the kitchen.
Okay. She brings
Guess
you
we
in your
just-
lantern. You can't see anything. It's blowing. It's so dark outside. The windows are rattling up there from the wind. It's very, very. It's a
I
mess.
like the lighthouse.
There's no. There is no kerosene in the tank.
Oh well, I forget it.
You
Then.
guys have extra kerosene, but you're gonna have to fill it first and then light it.
Not worth it. Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do?
It'd be a good idea if like shoot at the fair.
Could be. Will they see it from town?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah,
What do
so
you want?
I head back down.
Okay.
I hear them all in the kitchen, so I go in there.
Okay. Yep, they're in the kitchen.
This man is trying to destroy the symbols, and we don't know if that's such a good idea. Because if this is all true and it is a protection symbol, and there is something out there in the water that's trying to get us, I'd rather not destroy the symbols if it's protecting us. He thinks it's a bad idea because a crazy man did the symbols.
Well,
yeah.
if the symbols are keeping the thing away and we want to stop this thing, why not destroy the symbols?
That's just a bad idea.
I say we take the body out to sea. That's what I give it to the fish boy, whatever the hell you all saw out there. I don't really.
You want to go out there right now?
No, not right now.
I don't know. I just was up top. I couldn't see a damn thing.
Yeah, because there's a storm outside.
What time is it right now?
literally feel the.
Maybe
What?
5 o'clock.
Oh.
I want to go to sleep.
It almost felt like the lighthouse was like doing this number.
I could literally feel the thing swaying from under me. You know, I'm not going out there right now.
So maybe.
Charlene,
So-
maybe
What?
you wanna go? You wanna go dump the body?
We're not
I
going
never said anything
outside.
about dumping the body.
We can just leave it down there in the basement.
Where are you going to sleep?
No, I'm not going to. If it was later, I was just
Okay.
like, I'm going to sleep.
Okay. No, it's about maybe 5 p.m. You guessing?
Anyone else hungry?
It feels like it's like night.
Well, if it's this bad, what if there's ships out there? Do you think we should light the lighthouse just so?
You guys have no idea about how to make the mechanisms work. Keep that in mind.
Is there like a?
I don't think we have any
A
idea
switch
how
out
to
there?
make the mechanisms work.
There should be a manual.
There's a kerosene.
Oh, there should be a manual. Well, maybe not necessarily, because if you are working in the lighthouse, you should know how to work it.
I know there's a
So
point
what
for
about
kerosene.
What new lighthouse?
Yeah, you think you might be able to get it lit. You don't know anything about the mechanism of starting it like rotating.
Yeah. I don't know.
Push it.
It seems a little complicated. I think if we tried at it for a while, we might be able to get it to work. But honestly, right now, I don't see the point.
The point is so that we don't get crashed into by a ship. Just say it.
Probably won't get crashed into.
I don't know what that means, but.
Well, you're on a big island.
Yeah, if anything's
They're
gonna
not gonna
crash.
hit the house, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the ship might go down. Yeah. Yay! Thank
That's
you.
for taste.
Do you want to taste it?
What is that?
It's
a little
Samuel
bitter.
chocolate.
It's chocolate stout.
Alcoholics! Help me!
Nope.
Yes.
Anyway. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to get the lighthouse with it or not? It's up to you.
Me, I honestly don't see the point. If you guys want to, I'll help out. I can't see anything else to do right now. We'll take the body out to sea in the morning. Hopefully, this thing dies down a little bit.
That's the, yeah. Better than right now. Right now it's
Yeah.
I'm kind of like on the mission of like the symbols thing, so I'm gonna go around every room and check for more symbols.
Okay. It'll probably take you a couple hours if you want to do it. Like, look, where are you looking? Are you looking like on the walls? Are you looking for stuff that's like set into the walls, floor, ceiling, or things that might be in a desk drawer? Depending upon where you're gonna look, it'll take longer or shorter. If you're just checking the windowsills and the walls,
Did you tell us that you were looking
it's a
for
pretty good
symbols?
sized house.
Nope.
Nope, no. He just picks up his lantern and walks out.
I'm solo guy.
Yeah, you're always solo guy.
Well, definitely Quincy is. He doesn't
Yeah.
like anybody here really.
Aw, he's another one of those kind of guys.
No. I'm only doing
They're
this
like
job
all
so they'll help me with my problem. Remember?
There's also this.
It's kind of like doing a job for
Kaitlyn.
Joe. Well, we get.
You did that or the other one? I don't care.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Can we like run like a drunk like campaign one time?
That would be a lot of fun.
drunk.
We could do a drunk game
That
one
would be a
night.
lot of fun.
That'd be one of the one shots we would have to do.
Alright.
We could do that, yeah.
That'd be fun.
We'd probably do that on a Saturday night though.
We would have to. We'd
Because I've
have
got to
to like.
drive.
We'd have to like pregame for 2 hours, then run the campaign.
Yeah. Yep. We could do that
Sounds
sometime.
good. We can
I
watch
would
that.
I don't want to do it for Cthulhu, but maybe Super World actually we could do that for one day.
I'm not sure. I'm not drunk already when I do this. Alright, so
oh.
yeah. I just want to thoroughly search all the rooms.
Okay, so you're thoroughly searching. That'll probably take a few hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean it's 5 o'clock. I don't got anything else.
Yeah.
The lighthouse, Charlie.
Charlie. That's what I told you to call me, by the way. He just calls me Charlene because I don't know why he does that.
Because he knows it irritates you.
No, you. Wait,
Oh,
you do it
me?
too? Because of
I call you Malone.
Oh. I think I knew that from last time, so never mind. Retro that I didn't say that. What was your name again?
Sherman, John Sherman.
Say again what you said.
HP Sherman Wallaby voice.
Be Sherman for you.
See if she likes or not first.
Um,
Anyway,
I don't see a point in letting the lighthouse, but I honestly have nothing better to do. Quincy's gonna go check the rooms.
Well, we can
If you
sure
wanna-
try it, Jonathan.
So what's the plan? What are you guys doing?
We're gonna try and figure out the lighthouse and.
All right. I noticed when I was up there, it needed kerosene. So
Is there some in the basement? Is that where it was kept?
yeah, there's a bunch of kerosene in the
All right.
Enjoy your soda pop.
basement.
It's delicious soda pop.
Good.
I like chocolate soda pop.
Anyway,
I
so
had that. Wait,
you guys are
that
also
sounds amazing.
you two are trying to get. Are you two
Oh.
also? Are all three of you guys trying to get the lighthouse running?
He and I are.
What are you doing,
I'll
Caitlin?
go up with them and just.
Okay.
I don't know. My poor Jade doesn't know what to do. She's like, I'm kind of out of options right now. I
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
want to go home.
I can understand
and follow
that.
these people around.
Oh, did anyone notice any weaponry around? Like anything?
There's.
I got the
An
most
old
tools
musket
out
in
of
the
basement.
library. You
Yeah,
know?
there's an axe down in the basement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I start there?
Yeah, champagne.
Yeah, you can start in the
That's why
basement.
it's
Yeah, you can grab the
expensive.
axe.
I remember that.
There's also like fireplace tools, pokers.
That's disgusting. This
Yeah, you saw it. It's one of the things you saw when you see. You're like, it's an axe. Who cares? It's
Alright.
probably for like cutting more wood for the fireplaces. Is what
I'm
it's
gonna go get
used
the
for.
fire
It's an old-
poker
it's a wood.
and
Yeah,
while
you
we're
can
in the
grab a
basement.
poker. It's like a light. It's like a small. It'd be like a
Yeah.
heavy club.
And it has that little.
It's got that little nip on the thing on the end. Yes.
I've got a gun.
Yeah, you've got a gun.
Wait,
So-
are
Oh,
they
yeah.
breaking the dead
I have a
body?
switchblade and.
Okay,
You know,
I
as
was
you guys are
totally
passing,
missed by
Yeah.
as you guys are passing through the library, or no, where did you guys come from? The kitchen. As you guys are passing through this room, like the family room,
Uh-huh.
she stopped and she grabbed the fireplace poker. Okay, Caitlin. So you noticed that. There's also one of those little brushes, like a little broom with the setup and a little shovel. Like, she
I'm
got the
starting to
five
get
points
nervous
covered.
about this mystical creature stuff. I just want to be.
And then you guys head up. You grab one of the cans of kerosene. You head up.
All right.
Fight him.
Here's what I'm gonna need: mechanical repair from all three of you. As you're looking at this thing, you can easily fill up the thing and light the wick. So there's a light, and it's actually really pretty bright because there's a reflector behind it. You got your mechanical repair. You made it.
Yeah, I
Got
got
a
a
check mark
08.
next to it.
I missed it
I
by
did not
13.
get it.
You two missed it. Okay, that's okay. You
That's
work
alright.
on it, and it's
I
gonna
did.
take you. This takes a couple of hours. And at one point, you have to go back down to the basement and grab some of the pieces. She says this is busted, and you're like, wait, I think I saw something like that in the basement. You go down, you get it, you bring it back up.
Okay.
You can actually get Charlene Miss Malone. After some time, you're actually able to. You replace one of the parts. It's like a clockwork mechanism. There's a handle up there that you basically have to wind it up, and you're guessing it'll probably run for at least 12 hours, maybe 24. You're not certain on that, but you're actually able to get it going.
Yeah.
So that took a couple hours. That puts it at around 7 p.m.
That's right. I've got a bachelor's.
Quincy,
in
that's how long
college.
it took you to walk to pretty much search the house. You don't find any other symbols anywhere, like that little star thing. I think that was what was on the door. Was the star? Yeah, and you have it's essentially it's a wood axe. It's for chopping wood. It's a big axe. Yeah, 5-point star. You don't find that symbol anywhere. You don't find any symbols anywhere. There's nothing carved into like the windowsills or on the walls or anything. But you thoroughly searched every single room in the house, starting with the basement.
Okay. I guess I'll just go up to the lighthouse part with them to see how they're doing.
You get up there just as Charlene is pulling out the crank, and she grabs this like lever thing and she pushes it down, and with the creak and a grinding of gears, the reflecting mirror starts to turn very slowly.
Ooh.
And they've actually put their lanterns down. You guys, all your lanterns will be empty. You would have a chance to notice yours is going out, so you're filling it. You guys have been up here with this light, and it's only then you notice your lamps have all gone out, have burned out.
But we brought up extra kerosene too.
That was
poured it all into the
all of it?
into the that thing would hold like 10 times the amount that he just brought up. I mean, you're talking like probably 20-30 gallons of kerosene would fit into that thing. And the clockwork mechanism just moves the mirror. The kerosene tank and the actual wick that you guys have lit doesn't go anywhere.
So we don't have any more kerosene?
No. There's a few more cans downstairs.
Oh,
it's down in
okay.
the living room. Most
I
of that
think we
stuff is
should
down in
raise
the.
it, though.
Most of that stuff is down here. You've got enough that you had enough. You could have pretty much lit all the kerosene lanterns that you brought, which is probably about a half a dozen, for the whole 2 days. Now you would probably not. That you've used about a fourth of it. Well, that just means you can't keep 6 lanterns going all night long every day.
6?
Yeah, he figured you. Well, you guys would figure that he had brought enough kerosene to last you guys for 6 lamps running all night every night for probably actually 4 or 5 days. You've probably got enough for 4 lamps for that amount of time as well. After using
And we
one
don't
of the
even
big
need to
cans.
run it 24 hours.
No, I was saying all night every night.
Right.
So, do we see anything through the beam?
No, the beam is very high. I mean, it's up. This lighthouse is 30 or 40 feet high. You see a lot of rain. But it's not like pointing down at the ground or anything like that. It's very bright in this room
So
too.
what
This is like
time is it
super
now?
bright.
Like 7 or 8?
Around 7 p.m. You guys have gotten that. You're starting to get hungry again.
He was hungry 2 hours
It's
ago.
been several hours since you actually eaten. So what's the
Yeah,
plan?
I never even really ate because she ate my food, so I'm really hungry.
Well, she ate your food. He ate
Yeah.
her food. You're hungry too. The two of you are very hungry. You didn't even have much lunch. What are you guys doing?
Alright guys, let's go grab something to eat and then probably go to bed. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day.
It has been a long. You're
been a
worn
really
out.
long day.
You stink too. You're like ready to get out of these clothes.
Yeah, you could go stand outside for a minute. You could stand to go outside and stand in the rain for a little bit, get a nice shower.
He'd
No.
probably stop and wet off.